This is Katie Hunter from MMA UK. I'm here with your winner, Ryan Shelley. Congratulations.
Thank you. Great fight as usual, you know. Respect to my opponent, respect to everyone who showed up. It was a great fight and I'm happy to get the win.
Split decision against the hometown guy, so you could have been, expecting those boos that came, but also I'm not sure some of the crowd kind of understand the scoring criteria.
That's like we said, that's to be expected. You know what I mean? I knew I got the job done at the end of the fight. I knew I won it. It was relatively close, but I got the job done. And as for the boos, that's just people who come out here to support him. So I don't take any of that shit personally. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is.
A really good example as well of how you can win off your back by doing more damage.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, I never even thought of that. Yeah, like I said, when I was in bottom position, I was doing way more damage. So I thought, why stand this up if I'm winning? You know what I mean? I was doing way more damage. So that was my thought process going through the fight. I was thinking about it, and I thought, no, I actually put the body triangle from bottom position and just kept elbowing. And the judges saw that, hence why they scored it for me.
Well, two of the judges saw that. One scored it the other way. What did you think of that?
Yeah, I thought, it should have been for me, but you don't always get what you want in this sport, and we'll put it down to experience.
5-0. How does that feel?
Yeah, very good. Again, the whole undefeated thing. I to be honest with you, I don't read too much into that. I've been competing for years and years. I've won lots of fights. I've also lost fights between taekwondo and kickboxing. So I'm very experienced, and the way I see it, it's just I'm on a nice winning streak at the moment. But I don't read too much into all this. Oh, I'm unbeaten and I can never be beaten. You show up, you prepare as best you can, and you go out and you put it on the line every time. And I've won 5 fights in a row now. That's how I look at it. I don't look at it as I'm this unbeaten prospect or anything like that. So
I think you're a great example though of somebody building their career in the right way. You know, you had that big amateur career, like you said, you've fought in other disciplines, and every fight for you seems to be a step up in competition.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why I'm with Cage Warriors. When I was fighting amateur, my only goal was to eventually turn professional and get signed with Cage Warriors. That's why I was fighting amateur, and I was just saying, once I'm good enough to turn pro, I'll fight into the domestic scene, work my way up, and no other promotion was on my mind other than Cage Warriors. And now I'm here and I'm enjoying it, I'm loving every bit of it, and I'm testing myself, and eventually, the next step up is the UFC after that. So
amazing. And your brother was on the card earlier tonight. Unfortunately, it didn't go his way. How much does that kind of get in your head when you're preparing to fight?
It doesn't really. I was saying, when we got into this sport, we said, most of the time we're probably going to be fighting together, so we can't read too much into each other's performances. I'll talk, I'm good at now thinking about it, but when it happened, I literally looked the other way, and thought, I have my own fight to prepare for, so I can't be getting invested or hung up on his performance. We'll trash it out during the week, I'll slay his performance and he'll slay mine, and then we move on from there. But now, he's a big boy. He knows he got into this sport, so he'll be grand.
And Chris Fields was saying he even helped you warm up for your fight after.
Yeah, he came back in, a few stitches over the eye, and he was back to throwing jabs at me, and we were warming up. So
amazing.
Yep.
So talk to me about when you'd like to get back in there.
Maybe a little break after this. No real injuries or nothing like that. I see myself getting back in there in September. Sort of dies down for the summer anyway. July, August, we'll see what comes up in August, but if there's a show in September, put me on it. So I want 4 fights this year, I've 2 down, and we've just got that in at the right time, so September and 1 at the end of the year. Boom.
Amazing. I think you're somebody that everybody always looks forward to being on a card and always looks forward to your next one.
Thank you very much, I appreciate that, and as always, I'm trying to finish fights. I don't look and play for decisions, but as the competition steps up, you can only take what you're given. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm happy.
Well, congratulations on tonight. It was a great performance.
Thank you very much. Cheers for having me on.